Students need to engage in effortful thinking because it allows them to make sense of the information that is being presented to them in ways that resonate with them. Effortful thinking helps students learn and remember information because whenever they engage in effortful thinking, they also engage in the consolidation process of cognitive thinking. And this means that they are able to form connections with what they already know. So their grasp of a new concept becomes stronger because of this. This helps store what they are learning from their short term memory into their long term memory. Before reading the Effortful Thinking Q&A, I had never really considered the importance of actively engaging with the content that one wants to understand. And it wasn't until these steps were discussed that I realized, this is already something that I do unconsciously. And this realization made me see the impact that effortful thinking has on student learning because its results are irrefutable. Understanding new concepts in school and being able to remember them for tests and quizzes and stuff like that was never a challenge for me. And now I see that this was because effortful thinking has always been my number one um, studying technique, and that's what has helped me not only get good grades while I was in high school and even now in college, but I can remember a lot of what I learned and um, still be able to recall why it is that it's important and very small details from various subjects. Elaborative interrogation prompts the use of how and why questions, and it forces students to come up with their own explanations based on their own understanding that they've gathered. This means that students are going beyond the shallow processing and instead diving into a deeper processing um, because they're looking for meaningful connections from stuff that they already know in their long term memory to be able to learn something new. And this allows for quick retrieval cues for future use since they can pull from what they already know, and that initial link that they formed with the new knowledge can be remembered, and that is going to help them make sense of the new material that they're learning because they can rely on that anchor of connection to help them not only remember what it is that they are learning, but also understand what it is and why it mattered for them to learn it in the first place. And elaborative interrogation can be used to make sure that all students can have the opportunity to learn deeply by helping them engage in practice activities so that teachers can see if they're able to demonstrate their ability of engaging with this level of thinking. After finishing up this lesson, I now see that the importance of prompting effortful thinking is something that should be done well and done often in the classrooms. I now have a stronger understanding about its benefits for student learning and how it affects memory. So, designing classroom engagement activities centered around effortful thinking is something that I will always keep in mind for for future use.